Good evening and welcome to another episode of Duocasts. I am here. My name is Joshua Pheqes Quest. This is episode 6, and I'm here with Octavian, who actually owns this channel, but he is gracious enough to let me do his intro. How's it going, man? Thank you.
It's going very well, and of course, you're welcome. Actually, a little secret of mine, I don't like doing intros. I don't know why. I love casting, but I don't like introducing casts.
It's scripted. Casting's not really scripted, but like, intros, advertisements, plugs, things like that, it's all like scripted. I kind of get you, but I get used to it because I kind of have to for all the other places I go to, because you're not the only one who doesn't like doing scripts. So I was like, all right, I'll just, it's whatever, I'll do it. Even if I mess it up, like, who's gonna yell at me? Because I'm the only one gonna do it anyways.
It's a useful skill to have, as this is a fairly high level game that we've got right here. Some names that you might recognize if you're an aficionado of American solo queue.
Yeah, very excited about that because we do have Impact. Beautiful Korean, who you're actually a fan of, rather popular, actually decent, a pretty good player. Challenger, I believe. Yeah, Challenger. And also History Teacher. People know him from the YouTube, not YouTube. Actually, he's a YouTube channel. I know
he's a Twitch streamer.
He has a Twitch stream. I know that. I didn't know if he started out on YouTube, but also new team being formed. And one of them by Crumbs and Alex Ich in C9 Solo, who's on Ari on the red side, is actually part of that team. So you're going to be seeing a lot more C9 Solo, but also Bobkin, who is on the collegiate scene, I think, for University of British Columbia. Pretty sure that's who he's for.
Yeah, I think UBC is where Bobkin hails from, though.
Good job, Pheqes.
Yeah, good job, Pheqes. It looks like we're going to be having History Teacher starting off at the Krug camp here. And the new patch just hit live today when this video is going to be uploaded, because that's how hip and with the time I am. And Nautilus is said to be one of the better junglers on the new patch because of a few various changes.
Yeah, one of those changes being the new Cinder Hulk item. You get a lot more, I guess, clearing. Actually, well, you have a little bit of aggression already. I have two rough and tough top laners in the top lane with the Tryndamere and Italy. You're going to expect to see some trading going on, but yeah, Cinder Hulk gives quite a bit of health, but also a very good clear time, as it gives kind of a mini Sunfire proc to junglers, and that's just going to help out. It's going to help out any tanky jungler, but of course also level 2 here. Didn't get a crit, so he's not going to get that extra power onto Impact in the top lane. Impact's no stranger to this crit. He knows how to handle that one. In addition to the tanky junglers, though, Nautilus specifically did get a cooldown buff onto his Riptide, so he is going to be able to clear a little bit faster in the jungle when combined with the Cinder Hulk.
Yeah, sort of in trade for that, he also lost a bit of the duration on the slow for Riptide, the AoE slowing chunk that he has, but really, that's not going to matter too much in the jungle, which is where it'll be most relevant, as you said, with the clear speed, because it still has just the same amount of damage. It just doesn't quite slow the minions as much, which doesn't really matter when they're not trying to run away.
Yeah, exactly.
Rush coming up to the top lane.
Yeah, Rush coming up. Zuber Rush, not to be confused with Team Impulse Rush, although that might be Team Impulse Rush, but it doesn't even matter because he does get first blood off of that. Actually, I think that is Team Impulse Rush because Zubu is a sponsor of Team Impulse.
Yeah, and he's duoing with one of his friends and teammates there in the form of Impact's top laner. Probably why we saw a gank up there.
Yeah, and actually that's sort of camaraderie that Team Impulse has formed really helped out in LCS. But as I say that, he's gonna rush into History Teacher's jungle and actually shove him out of lane. So I said Nautilus is kind of powerful, but he still gets the kill with the Void Charge.
Oh, the bubble flashed away there from Korean. We might have a little bit more aggression here. I really like... We haven't talked about the bottom lane, and it's a bit of a shame because I really like the Nami and Kog'Maw combo here. It's got so much early damage. As you saw from that Tycaller's Blessing buffed auto attack from Pretty Raheem, beautiful Korean gets chunked so hard whenever he comes in range. He's got to play on a knife's edge here.
Yeah, we don't really see too much Nami in the pro scene anymore because the meta's kind of shifted. Well, I want to say shifted. It's just been kind of balancing back and forth between bursty assassins, and that also includes supports. But as I say that, Rush making his presence felt in the bottom lane now. Does flash, get the kill, going on a killing spree. Does pick up the Nami, gets a double kill over onto Pretty Raheem, and he's can't can't really be stopped at the moment. He's has all the kills for his red team.
Incredibly dominating early performance from Rush.
Ooh!
Impact going under the tower. He gets the kill trade at least.
Yeah, that is a trade, so that is going to go over to Impact, though, because he has teleport, and that is going to help him out quite a bit. Now in the bot lane, there's the anchor landing onto beautiful Korean history teacher. Does pick up that one, coincidentally with a Riptide.
Yeah, very, very dangerous overextension there from beautiful Korean. I mean, had it worked out, it would have been nice. If history teacher hadn't been around, they would have really quickly denied a lot of CS. Bobkin might be paying for it as well.
That was a blind hook, by the way, onto Bobkin from history teacher. No, there's Bobkin's gonna quick draw the Banami bubble, but he's not gonna get out of here. History teacher's gonna pick up 2 kills, trying to match power with the Zubu Rush in the jungle.
That really helped him out. He got set behind so far in the early game, and Rek'Sai is terrifying to play against when she has that sort of early game lead, especially as somebody like Nautilus, who just can't duel. That's always been his main weakness. His dueling 1v1 power in the jungle against somebody like Rek'Sai is nearly non-existent, and even with all the item buffs and even the champion buffs, I don't know if that problem's going to be resolved. It's yet to be seen.
Oh, look at this offensive Void Rush. You don't see that coming out every day, but Zubu Rush, he's trying to get into pretty Raheem rather, does knock him up, throws down the Prey Seeker's smite.
Ignite.
He's gonna slow him, the Ignite goes down. Beautiful Korean does pick up that kill with an auto attack and the Ignite. So Zubu Rush picking up his first assist of the game, and then that kill over to Beautiful Korean.
And on a different note, on the other side of the map, something that we should pay attention to is the item builds of these top laners, because this top lane is going to be really swingy, and actually, we have reason to be talking about it as history teacher comes up for a gank.
Oh yeah.
Loses half of his health.
Yeah.
I was going to talk about that Sheen and how important it was, but you guys just saw a visual demonstration.
Oh, can he land a spear onto him? No, he does miss. That would have been a pretty huge spear, because young Kerpel does not have his ultimate yet, and Bobkin trying to get a little overzealous here onto the Nami.
Look at this control on the bottom side of the map from Rush. There are 4 wards in the enemy jungle.
Yeah, he's playing like he's in the LCS right now.
He is really, really punishing this Kog'Maw. I mean, I said I liked the Kog'Maw Nami lane for how much damage it has, but its downside is the downside of any Kog'Maw lane, where they're easily ganked.
Yeah, easily ganked because of their lack of mobility, and Bobkin does pick up this kill from this particular gank. Pretty Raheem, he's going to have to camp underneath his turret. Almost looked like there was going to be a dive there, but turret aggro shoved anybody on the red team away from that one. Ooh. But Beautiful Korean has something else to say about that. There's collateral damage coming out. Pretty Raheem is going to go down. Bobkin does pick up that kill after the knockup from a Zubu Rush, so everyone on the bot lane does get an assist on that one. Bobkin picks up 2 kills out of it.
Some really nicely traded tower aggro as well there. Ooh, nice chunk on the solo.
Oh my gosh!
And that is an AP Ezreal in the mid lane. We've had so much action everywhere else, we haven't had time to talk about it. We might not still.
Oh, history teacher, he's going to throw the anchor onto Rush, but I don't think he wants to get into there because...
No level 6 yet.
Yeah, he's not level 6. He doesn't have that much in the way of items. He may go down. Korean does get bubbled up. He's going to fall. Nami picking up that kill, and now young Kerpel flashing into Impact does have his ultimate now, but he still falls. Impact picking up that kill.
That is going to set him so far behind if he'd gotten that kill. Maybe he could have come back into that lane. Oh, Wolf's Claw went way too aggressive.
Yeah,
or maybe not.
Oh, is he? Yeah, he actually does pick it up. Blast Bullet flash for it. I don't think he needed to, but picked up the kill with the Ignite. So the Wolf Claw getting ahead in that lane. But looks like a Zubu Rush. He's going to just tunnel out of there. No problem. But he actually tunnels into a Nami. Missed the bubble. And now he's in Zubu Rush going to turn in onto him. He is so aggressive.
I mean, he's able to be. Like,
yeah.
There is, he's what? Let's look at the levels here. Zubu Rush is level 7. There's a single member of blue team that matches or exceeds that level. He's able to 1v1 anyone but Wolf's Claw, and that's only because he hasn't been mid lane. He's pressured everywhere else in the map, which means that mid is kind of the single focal point for blue, and they've really got to make sure that that AP Ezreal gets strong and gets bursty to be able to deal with actually a good composition to go AP Ezreal against. There's not very many tanks on the side of red, and so Ezreal's going to be able to burst down whoever he comes across.
Now, it looks like a Zubu Rush is going to be building tank, though, considering They have a Triforce Nidalee in the top lane, but speaking of Rush, he's coming back bottom again. Beautiful Korean does Tibbers pretty Raheem. He's not going to be able to get out of there because he's... Oh, actually, he does pick up a kill before he dies, though, onto. So that is a ADC for ADC. History Teacher falling as well, though. Zubu Rush, he's going to pick up...
too strong.
Yeah, trying to pick up a triple kill here, and does... No, Beautiful Korean actually picked that one up with Tibbers. So, Zubu Rush, pick up 2 kills. Beautiful Korean picking up 1, but that is more than likely going to be the bot lane turret going down.
6-0 and 4 Rek'Sai play, coming strong out of the gate this game. And let's see if he can pull it into the late game. That's the real test here. Impact maybe looking for a tower dive.
Ooh, yeah, maybe able to do. He's afraid of that. Yeah, afraid of the ult from Young Kerple being up, and it is
rightfully afraid.
Team Impact. Or TIP Impact rather. He's gonna try to go back in on it. Not gonna be able to get this pounce enough to swipe through onto him. So needed to land that spear to get that execute kill.
Very, very close. Could have easily gone in favor of Nidalee. Duocasts getting traded onto there is... Oh, we have a roam from the support up to the top lane, but Nidalee is very hard to catch.
Yeah, that's one thing about Nidalee. History Teacher flashing over the wall, not able to take it. Zubu Rush. Is he going to go down? He does knock up History Teacher. It's an anchor up. I don't believe it is. No, it's a 9-second cooldown, and now Zubu Rush picking up that kill, going godlike.
And rightfully so. The guy has been performing incredibly. He's got more than half of his team's kills right now.
Yeah, he has more than half the team's kills, but most gold in the game as a result. 1,800 in his pocket right now. C9 solo does charm onto Nami. Foxfire rushing
the
out.
One weak spot. Solo is the one weak spot on his team.
Shot barrage not going to be able to hit.
Not really surprising to see Yob still coming to the mid lane to try and add some more pressure there, but I don't know if it's enough. I mean, that's 1 kill in an Ezreal. That's nice, but there's 7 on the enemy Rek'Sai.
Yeah, 7 on the enemy Rek'Sai, 2 on the top lane Nidalee, and 2 for two apiece on the bot lane of red team. Well, yeah, Ezreal might be the only hope for blue team. I don't think he's that shining of a hope at this moment. He's like Skywalker. He's like Luke Skywalker before he found out he was able to use the Force. That's about how it is right now.
Your references are strong today. Oh, Duocasts doesn't get the blue. Korean stole it with an anti-auto attack. That is beautiful, as per his name. History Teacher gets away, but forced to burn the flash as well.
And that Tibbers, I don't even think was for that blue buff. He just wanted to get a kill, which he did. But everything being used on the beautiful Korean.
He got revenge.
Yeah, Young Kerple did pick that one up, so that is now a Tryndamere with the blue buff on him.
Arguably one of the worst champions in the game to have it.
Yeah.
Rush might actually be in some trouble here. He is very low, but Yobstool doesn't have much mana. Rush is turning around.
He's hit the Prey Seeker. I'm not sure what he's doing. Does burrow, or tunnel, I should say. He's already burrowed. Tunnel's out. Does miss the bubble, so I guess he kind of knew what he was doing. Prey Seeker's into the oh boy.
Oh, well, that's 2 kills on an Ezreal now. One of them being a shutdown, and that is exactly where they needed that gold.
Yeah, that was blind, by the way.
Yeah, really well shot. He predicted his enemy to a T right there. He knew that Rush has been playing this game incredibly aggressive and that he didn't want to go back to base until he had fully utilized every inch of his health bar, and so he knew that he'd be going for a jungle camp.
Yeah, so very well played by the Ezreal. Like you said, shining hope for that team, but it's quite a weight on his shoulders at the moment.
Ooh, we have an engage here from Young Kerple. Bobkin getting chunked down by Duocasts. The Essence Flux doesn't land. The ult is not back up yet. Diving under the tower, Young Kerple will finish off the kill. Duocasts going to get caught out and charmed, though, and this is going badly for blue. Young Kerple is forced to flash over the wall to keep himself alive. There's the spinning slash. Might be enough. The spear and an auto attack. Impact is on a killing spree. And, what you think about that, Pheqes? Pheqes? Skype call drop.
Oops, sorry about that. So yeah, that is one thing about Nidalee, especially Nidalee with impact behind it. If that spear lands, you know it's pretty much over. And Young Kerple, he tower dove for just a kill onto Bobkin. It wasn't even a shutdown, so kind of a hasty move. Could have used his Undying Rage there to get out of that situation, but a Zubu Rush on the bot lane, tries knocking up Raheem. He does get exhausted for his efforts and knocked up twice with the bubble and Tidal Wave. Beautiful Korean is here. There's just not enough damage to take out a Zubu Rush, and he can just tunnel away from the Cathian surprise here. Is Nami going to be enough? No, he's not.
The minions? No, not enough.
Yeah.
Rush is able to AoE clear those pretty quickly.
That was actually Tibbers that gave Beautiful Korean that kill there. But it looks like History Teacher is going to get caught out with a Prey Seeker. And, you know, little sonar bubbles. And this Rush is going in on this. Bobkin is there. Decides to just give the kill over to History Teacher. Why not? He doesn't have any gold for his shutdown now.
He threw everything he had, and he just barely killed Rush while he was like a fifth of his health, maybe even less. I mean, he gave the kill up, so that's some gold over, and that's momentum in the other direction. But Impact and Kerbal are going at the 1v1.
Yeah, and this Impact has to use his flash to get out, but Spin to Win is going to keep young Kerbal in the running here. Undying Rage is up, and I think Impact knows that. He's just kind of toying with him. Does get the ultimate out of him. Can he? No, he's not going to pounce
critical
over
hit.
The wall. Yeah, critical hit will cancel any kind of pounce. That is for sure.
Solo going to be soloing out the blue buff and maybe looking for a roam to the bottom side of the map. There is a ward that'll spot him out, but I don't know if that's going to be relevant.
I don't know. We'll see. Let's say Foxfire Rush is up as his flash. He's going to rush over to him, but in the top lane, Beautiful Korean actually dueling young Kerbal does get the kill there. Meanwhile, Bobkin destroying the Kog'Maw on the other side. Cathian Surprise Cathian Surprise, I should say. A little bit of damage to Bobkin, but
they
I don't think
really
Bobkin cares.
Paid hard for this Kog'Maw pick.
Yeah, that's a downside of having a mobile ADC in this meta. I was talking about Nami being immobile and having so many assassin champions on the Rift nowadays, like an Azubu Rush on the Rek'Sai, who just fell to the Wolf's Claw, getting caught out in the enemy jungle. Nice spear from Impact. The spear's hurt. He has a Triforce and now going straight AP. Charm does land on a History Teacher. He's going to end up going down to the Ignite from C9 Solo.
Wolf's Claw was at least able to trade a kill out of that, but in the end it still goes in favor of Red.
Yeah, it was overall it was a 2 for 2, but yeah, Red, I mean, they have so much power that you need a little bit more than a 2 for 2. Here comes Void Rush.
No, it doesn't. Oh, but it still does, even though the tunnel was destroyed.
There you go.
Rush was still able to Void Rush in.
Rek'Sai Mechanics 101.
Oh, Beautiful Korean goes down!
Yeah, he does go down, did not get the Tibbers off. We turned back to try to stun everyone up. Actually had flash up, so probably could have flashed in and did that before he died, but decided to save the flash for another day. And with so much pressure on the blue team, it might be best to save the flash, because now he can do that in just a few moments when he comes back up. And Dragon is up, actually. And not sure if anyone noticed, we have handy spectators, or little Dragon counts on the spectator now. Thank you, Riot.
We asked, and Rito listened.
Yep.
Here comes Nautilus to the bottom lane. There's the depth charge. No dodging away from that, but it might be able to just create enough distance with a leap.
Oh my gosh, there's the exhaust going down on Zubu Rush. Pretty Raheem, he does pick up the kill onto him now. Red team needs to try to solidify these kills, solidify their lead, because they're getting a little overzealous. And History Teacher is getting pretty tanky himself. He's not quite where he needs to be at.
I mean, as much as I've harped on the fact that Kog'Maw has been something of a weakness for blue team, if the game goes long enough, he will transition into being a strength for them, because he will just provide so much damage, it'll kind of make up for the immobility. Alongside a Tryndamere, there will be ridiculous amounts of damage for blue.
Ooh. But yeah, of course, when you do have an Annie with a flash Tibbers up, you can pretty much do whatever you want to a Kog'Maw. And there's C9 Solo getting in, getting out, picking up a kill onto the Nami. And now History Teacher trying to dredge line himself out of there. But there's so much damage from Impact. He does pick up that kill.
Oh, the
look
ult
for
missed.
another one here. Yeah, True Shot Barrage not hitting, but he's underneath turret. Can Impact get it out of there? He does, actually, with the heal and with his life intact.
I really don't think Kerbal can handle this 1v1 with Rush. Why is he going in?
I think he knew he couldn't get away either. He's gonna try here. He does get a few crits off. He has a lot of lifesteal as well with that Blade of the Rune King, so he does actually trade against a Zubu Rush, and that might be the result of some of the Rek'Sai nerfs, not from this patch, but the last patch. So Bobkin being a little cheeky there does not quite pay off for him.
Yeah, he was waiting for that ambush. He invested so much in it that when two people showed up, he had just spent so much time waiting that he still wanted to do it and try. It didn't quite work out, though.
So young Kerple mechanics here. That was actually, well... I can't...
Well, what were you going to say, Pheqes?
Well,
you have something to say.
I was going to say, I mean, it could have went a lot sooner that way, but I was saying he actually purposely dodged over the bushwhack trap from Impact, and I thought that was really clever, and he looked like he was going to spin over the wall, but it didn't matter because Impact is kind of going a hybrid. He has a Void Staff and a Triforce, along with another Blasting Wand in his arsenal, so...
It's working well for him. He's 8.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to see if we see this in the LCS. Maybe the... Well, actually, it'd be IEM this weekend. Oh, no. Team Impulse wasn't even invited to IEM, so... The LCS in a couple weeks.
History teacher getting cut out in his jungle a little bit as we see the kind of pressure that red team has right now.
Yeah, can't even go in his own jungle without trading something back. That was a very big ebb and flow. Very nice
very
arc.
bouncy fish.
Yeah, yeah. Down to that one. So...
It's the little things.
Yeah.
You know, after like 100 or 200 games of shoutcasting League of Legends, it's the little things that entertain you. Oh, history teacher gets slowed out there from the red buff, and this is the sort of situation that red team is going to do pretty wonderfully in because they have Nidalee to poke down forever and a day. With that sort of hybrid build, the spears are still going to be a threat. And whenever they need to engage, they can throw an Ahri or an Annie at their face. And either one of those is perfectly fine for engaging in the enemy team there.
Yeah, and it's kind of hard for blue team to engage because A, young Kerple's just split pushing the entire game, and B, they have squishies that only Anami left in the back line to protect if history teacher decides to engage. So young Kerple, he's going to be on the run here and actually does get away. He also had his Undying Rage up. Impact going to keep trying to chase here. Can he land a spear? Does get it. And history teacher is here to immobilize him. Young Kerple does pop the Undying Rage. I don't think they should be going back in on this one, though. Yeah, there's a spear hitting onto young Kerple. That was a little bit of a error in judgment, I guess I could say here. Impact does get slowed out.
And they traded the depth charge for that too, which is one of their most important cooldowns. Nautilus's ult right now is so valuable. Honestly, I'd say that's more valuable than nearly anyone except maybe Kog'Maw's Flash.
Yeah.
It's just like one of their only ways of reliably locking down Impact or Rush.
Which is what they need to do. There's the Nami tidal wave coming out, but red team stays focused onto the inhibitor, does pick it up. C9 solo rushes out.
Wish they had a depth charge right now.
Yeah. Bobkin, he does fall. Pretty Raheem was able to pick up that kill. So Pretty Raheem, for having such a terrible laning phase, is 6 and 7 right now. Has not helped his team one bit with assists, though.
Yeah, he's a very selfish
scumbag
player, but I mean, if he gets a lot of gold, then he's going to be doing a lot of good for his team. So in the end, he's playing for the team in the long run. That is a dead mountain.
Ooh. There's a Void Rush coming in. I love these offensive Void Rushes, setting himself up for a fight, for damage.
Oh, they are so cornered here.
Beautiful Korean does not have Tibbers up, but he gets chunked down by DeWolf, and history teacher actually cleaning up that kill. But there are some low health bars for Zuber Rush to try to pick up. Impact and Rusher in the top lane. They're a little bit of a duo here, so we know how that one's been going. Zuber Rush wisely tunneling his way out of the Cathian Surprise, not history teacher. Does Dredge line out for a little bit longer, but it's only going to delay the inevitable. Does fall. Impact picking up that kill. And now we have Team Impulse going to go join... no, they're not going to go Baron.
No,
or they're going to Baron.
Yeah.
Or they're going to Baron. It looks like Impact says, I just don't want any part of that. He does have teleport up, though.
Yeah, and you can actually, I believe you can teleport to a Rek'Sai tunnel, so they have targets to teleport to. And this thing's already down below half hit points. Nobody from blue is even close.
Yeah,
there we go. That's it.
Yeah. Say with the Nidalee there, it's Nidalee and Graves.
And Rek'Sai, I mean, there's a true damage chunk that builds up over time after auto-attacking. That's pretty good for executing a Baron as well. Bobkin goes down to half.
Yeah, he gets to put down half. It's a nice burst coming out from both sides, but Bobkin got the better half of it because a little bit more consistent with those auto-attacks. It's something that an AP Ezreal does lack to Wolf Claw getting bursted down.
Magic damage cannot crit.
No, it does not. That is one downfall to the AP Ezreal. A lot of poke, a lot of burst, but it's you have to wait if you don't get that kill in the first run. You have to have True Shot Barrage to really get that kill. Young Kerple didn't even have time to blow his Undying Rage. Or
That's
maybe
what I was talking about with that true damage chunk after a few auto attacks. Trinamere felt it.
I don't think he was expecting that kind of chunk because, yeah, Undying Rage. And he had Blade of the Ruin King up, too. More than likely could have survived that and probably picked up a kill in a Zubu Rush. Well, of course, Impact was down there, too. I don't think it would really matter in the long run.
I have to take it back. Magic damage can crit. You know what can crit? The magic damage proc of a Static Shiv.
Static Shiv? Oh, and yeah, what about also... Well, yeah, I guess that's the only magic damage. I was thinking maybe the Lich Bane, but that's not actually a crit from the magic damage of Lich Bane. But Bobkin is going to go out. Very wise use of the Scrying Orb, I should say.
Ooh, the bubble landed.
Yeah, nice bubble from Nami. Gonna give his life over for it, but a support for a jungle is worth it. But now that I say that, History Teacher gonna go down as well. So it's a 2-for-2 trade overall. Young Purple is there, trying to repel this, but it's a melee against all these assassin champions. It's gonna be kind of hard.
He might be able to live. The Ignite is still ticking, and Korean picks up the kill post-mortem.
Does go down. Impact going down as well. Thanks to the pretty Raheem Living Artillery. True Shot Barrage native will pick up a kill on the C9 solo. So Blue's coming back. They're holding their ground. They're losing steadily, but it's a lot less of a lot less pace than it was before.
I mean, every victory is still kind of a Pyrrhic victory, though, in the end. They gave up pressure for that one. They don't have any lanes that are pushing in their favor. They have no vision control. I mean, if you look at the map, they have 2 wards. 3, actually. One of them's in their own base, though, so not really going to count that one. And one of them just expired, so down to 2 wards. And no control over any objectives, not even their own jungle buffs. It's a long trek.
I'm really surprised that Young Purple went Ignite for this game instead of a Teleport, considering how much he's been split pushing and knowing that he would be dueling a Nidalee.
The thing is, Nidalee versus Trinamere is incredibly swingy as a lane. If you can get the early lead in that lane as either side, you can really make it a hell of a time for your opponent. And the Ignite allows you to do that a bit better if you're in a solo situation. Whoa, Nidalee is gone! Actually, collateral damage didn't even hit. That was all Annie.
Yeah, you're right. There was no assist coming out from Bobkin. So yeah, collateral damage was wasted there. But it's still a 3-for-1, although Bobkin may be going down. History Teacher may want to land a dredge line here. Does?
Yeah, Ezreal ult is just up. There it goes.
Yeah, was he going to hit? Does not hit anybody. Well, it does hit a Zubu Rush, but not going to be the target he wants. Although Zubu Rush may be going down. Has to blow his flash to get out of harm's way. Bobkin dashes in along with the flash. Does pick up the Wolf's Claw. History Teacher, only one left. That's an ace for the red team.
Yeah, with no global objectives otherwise to take, they're probably going to be going for a turret somewhere. Though actually, they are very low on health. Ow! Well, the point is moot. That is the surrender from Blue Team.
Yeah.
Thanks for casting with me, Pheqes.
Oh, thanks for having me, Octavian. It's been fun, as always.
Yeah, that is another episode of Duocasts, number 6, I believe.
It is number 6. That's what you told me.
Numbers are hard, so I hope I didn't tell you incorrectly and you sound like a fool. But if so, Pheqes sounded like a fool, and so either way, I win. In the end, that's the end of the cast. My name is Octavian. This is Pheqes. He's a very nice guy. You should go check out some of his stuff. There'll be links in the description. And I will see you guys all tomorrow.
See you, man.